Hello everyone. Today I will talk about a very famous variety. I know that people already know the name of this variety. This variety is widely cultivated in Israel, South Africa, Spain and so on. But in India it is very new. In India it is only cultivated in some area of Maharashtra state. Nowadays people from West Bengal and Bangladesh showing interest to plant this variety. Yes, you are correct. It's a Maya mango. It's a variety from Israel. It's a quite old variety. This variety was first introduced by Dr. Hanan Oppenheimer in the year of 1950. He selected this variety from his orchard. It's a chance seedling, or you can say open pollinated variety. Later, this variety came to limelight because of its taste, aroma, bearing habit, disease resistance and so on. In Israel, you can get Maya in every food shop. Today, I will talk about this variety. First, I will try to discuss about the plant features and then I will continue with the fruit quality and the features. It's my multi-grafted plant which has Maya and coconut cream on it. This variety naturally ripened in the tree and I picked it 3 days back. I kept this in room temperature for 3 days. You can see the clip when I picked it. Maya. Many of you can able to identify this variety by seeing the color and shape of this variety. Yes, it's Maya mango for sure. Nowadays, people from both the Bengal want to start mango farming with this variety. You can see my 6-month-old grafted plant. And astonishingly it bears fruits. 3 to 4 mangoes were there, but I removed all of them except this one for the healthy growth of my tree. You can see the yellow peel color with a slight red blast and you can see a little nose, and that is the identification mark of Maya variety. After 3 days keeping in room temperature, I am going to discuss about the whole taste profile. I will also discuss about some basic information about this variety which people should know before plantation or farming. If you are still thinking that foreign varieties are not promising and farming of foreign varieties in high density is risky, then you will be backwarded. People already have started the high density mango farming, and even ultra high density farming is also showing promising result in India. If you are a true mango lover, then you should know that there is a mango research station is developed in Basti district, Lucknow, India, with collaboration with Israel. They have started the high and ultra high density mango farming, which includes Maya variety, and surprisingly it is showing a very good result. In Israel, ultra-high density farming of Maya can be seen very commonly. In ultra-high density farming, the spacing between two plants should be 3 meters. They manage the height up to 4 to 5 feet by doing regular pruning. Without pruning, the height of 4 to 5 feet would not be managed, and it's applicable for every mango species or variety. Natural tendency of a plant is to grow higher and higher. So pruning is very essential to maintain the acceptable height and size. After the year 2000, the Maya variety became popular in European countries and they started farming of Maya mainly for export purposes. In spite of having other varieties like Sally, Orly, Tali, a newer one David are there in Israel, but still the Maya is so popular. Maya matures in the month of July, mainly mid-June in Israel, but in West Bengal, I think it's June. Sally is the most late variety of Israel which matures in September. With a 3 years experience with Maya variety, I can say this variety has a pretty good disease resistance against Colatotrichum, anthracnose, gamosis, thrips and leaf weevil. Still, some observation is required to tell either it's commercially acceptable in Bengal or not. In this plant, few branches were having inflorescence, but I cut them off for better growth. Yes, pot culture is possible with Maya variety. Now I will tell something about this fruit. You can see the fruit structure and appearance. One thing should mention that after 3 days storage in room temperature, it develops bacterial black spot on it. As you have seen, no artificial fruit ripener was used, no bagging were there. It's a naturally tree ripened fruit. Let's review this one. The aroma is very sweet spicy, which is very similar to Indian mangoes, but in a lighter note. So let's cut this out. Yes, it's very good aroma is there, but not so strong like our indigenous Indian varieties. You can see the yellow pulp with a little hint of orange. During cutting, I can feel some fiber in it. The taste profile is very similar to Indian native mangoes. Whoever tastes the Indian, Pakistani or Bangladeshi mangoes can easily say yes, it has a classical spicy aroma. Let's see the TSS and I will elaborate about taste profile. The TSS is 18, which is quite sweet and not at all sour. A trace amount of fiber is there. The flavor is similar to Indian variety which I mentioned already, but in a lighter note obviously. Overall, the eating quality is good. The peel is little thinner than Khirsapat variety. One good thing is the taste distribution is even throughout the pulp. Either is upper portion or its lower portion, unlike other mango varieties. The texture is very similar to sapote. If you remove the grainy parts of sapote, then it is very similar to the texture profile of sapote. Classically, I can say it's a moderately sweet mango. I can give 6.5 on a 10 scale. Sourness is negligible, which I can give 2 in a 10 scale. I can give 5 to 6 out of 10 in case of aroma. But in case of texture, I will give definitely 8 out of 10. So the texture is the main highlighting feature of Maya. One thing is very striking that if only 3 days storage can potentially develop black spot, then it is difficult to say either commercialization of this variety is possible or not, especially in Bengals. But lot more to see, like if we treat the mangoes with hot water or mancozeb after picking, then though in Israel they claim that Maya has a shelf life of 5 days, Maya is the most exported variety in Israel. If you want to do Maya farming, then I can say except storage life, all other good qualities are there which should have in good quality mango. It's a regular bearing variety. Bearing capacity is very high that you can see. You can manage the height by regular pruning. Sometimes fruit size decreases due to heavy bearing, but in case of Maya, in spite of heavy bearer, fruit size never goes down. So it's a plus point. And that's all from my side about Maya variety. If anything else is required, kindly let me know in comment section. Thank you so much for being patient for long. Love you all. Thank you once again.